One of the things I'm thinking about doing is making me up another can banjo. I've sold off all the ones I had except for the first one I ever made, and I won't sell it. But I let the museum borrow it, so right now I don't have one to play. And I'm having trouble finding banjo necks. It's getting to where they're getting harder and harder to find any. And I got this banjo neck on this wine box, and it's kind of a cool thing, but it's sort of kind of a one-trick pony. You know, you play a song on a wine box and let people see it, and that's pretty cool. But you know, after that, like, well, how many times you really gonna sit around and play your wine box? And my box is kind of crumpled and things got kind of warped up here. That's a pretty good neck. I was thinking, well, why don't I just take that neck off and put it on this can, because it would be a good solid connection on this can and something that I could play and enjoy a lot. So I think that's what I might do, is pop this neck off here, put it on there. I'm going to modify that can a little bit to make it fit, and modify the neck a little bit to make it fit, and heck, we'll go from there. Okay, I got the neck loose. I guess the nice thing about it is I can also reuse my fork, which I had made for a tailpiece on that can. This particular neck has a stick in it, and it's not just any stick. This is an old, I don't know if you can read that or not, but that's a Fairbanks Banjo Vega style F, which is not a fabulous banjo or banjo neck, but it's also not just anything. I mean, it's not a throwaway. I'd like to save it. I can tell that the tail end of this is cracked. That probably explains why things were collapsing in the old whatchamacallit there, wine box. What I often like to do is drill a hole out and put a metal rod in there, and maybe what I'll do is, if I can get this stick out, because I'd like to save the stick, if I can get the stick out, I might refill that hole on the end of this thing and go ahead and put me a metal rod up in that. It'd be a lot stronger and a lot sturdier. Once I get it on the can, I don't ever have to worry about it anything bad happening to it. Of course, another option would be to save the stick and splice another piece of wood in here. It would have to be longer, because right now it's not long enough to fit on this 5-quart can. It's short by about an inch. I will contemplate all these matters and get back to you and let you know what we decide to do here. You know what actually might make sense is to repair the end of this stick, glue it back together, and then get me I've got some little threaded doodads in here. Let me see if I can find one. They're like threaded bolts that are threaded for a wood screw on one end and for a metal screw on the other. Let's see, like this. This is yeah. These might be a little bigger than what I need, but what I might can do is get a little smaller threaded bolt like this, repair this, and screw one of these up in the end of here and let this metal end stick out, and that would protrude beyond the bottom of the can, and that would give me something to attach my tailpiece to down on the bottom. I believe I'd rather do that than mess up this stick, even though it's you know, that's a pretty damaged old banjo neck. I bought it and it had been water damaged and the pot was ruined. But even though it is, it's still I don't know if you can read that or not, but it's still a classic banjo with the name stamped on it. Fairbanks Banjo, the Vega Company. This was after the factory burned down in 1905 and Vega had taken over and was making their, still had the Fairbanks, we're still using the Fairbanks name. And I don't know, I think it's worth saving. So I guess what I'll do next is I'll glue this end and clamp it. I might even put some kind of a metal band around the tip of that to make it sturdier. And then we'll find a threaded rod to stick in that, and I'll go from there. Okay, change of plan. I came in here and started looking at this stick, and I noticed the angle just didn't seem right. And I'm thinking, what's up with that? And then I started wiggling it, and I thought, oh, I see what's up with that. This ain't even glued in there good. Which is a good thing, because it means it'd be very easy to get that stick out. And in fact, now that it is loose like that, it makes more sense to me to take it out and fill the hole in the end of here and then drill that hole and put a piece of metal screw in that. And then I've preserved the old stick. I'll still go ahead and glue that and clamp it for next time.